Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Today we are playing the next chapter of young Jelly's life. We just got integrated into our house, I believe, and this is our very lovely, very cute common room slash dorm room. So adorable. Oh, you can eat apple. You can eat an apple. Yes, of course. I know to say things. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting candy. All right, let's get out of here. Very adorable. Oh my god, it's so cute. Alrighty, can we run? Oh, we can run. Cool. Oh. I can talk to you.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she? Is that your owl? I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait. You're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Oh. Okay. I'm not worried, or I do have a lot to catch up on. I do have a lot to catch up on.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
You think you should have been a Ravenclaw?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Okay. So we have to go meet 2 other people.
Arthur's got you.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat.
You little nerd.
I'm sure you'll find your way all right.
He reminds
I mean,
me
it
of,
can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still
Oh my
get
God,
lost
what's
sometimes.
One.
Welcome to Hufflepuff,
Dork
by the way.
from that
Really
one
glad to
show.
have you in our house.
I
I'm
know that's so
Arthur.
Thank
specific,
you.
but like,
Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't
name
have
was
any
like-
pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too
Funkle?
highly of them.
I don't remember.
Especially magical ones.
Shame. I think magical beasts are incredible, or I tend to agree with your mother. I think magical beasts are incredible.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
You've never had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Oh, so he's half muggle. Interesting.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Alright, time to meet our last person.
Yeah.
Oh. We made the thing spin.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
She looks so
Nice to meet
shy.
you too. Is everything all right? Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yes, I was. I'd rather not talk about it. Yeah.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school. That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Is your uncle alright?
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle? Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Well, it's nice meeting you.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you. Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Okay. I'm coming, Professor Weasley. Wait, first.
Revelio.
I'm glad there's a Slytherin in charge of the school, willing to make the hard decisions.
There's something here. Oh. Okay, I can't do anything with that.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop
Cool, what the fuck? Who thinks that? That's so rude.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your
that's true.
unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Shit, I got
They will
finals?
determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
It's a book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh, and there it goes into my magical backpack.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way.
I'm coming.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Ooh, a chest.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide
is there
will
over here?
also train you to be alert
Revelio.
to your surroundings.
No.
Do keep up.
I'm coming, sorry. Ooh, more apples.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Okay, Rebellion. Ooh, field guide page. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like driggable plums are likely an acquired taste. Don't even know what that is. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Oh. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Open field guide. Oh. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increase your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select challenges menu to continue. Oh. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Oh. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Cool.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Yes, ma'am.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, you discovered a flue flame fast travel point. Also, there's fast travel in this game. To any discovered flue flames. Oh my god, look! Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Great Hall region to continue. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of an undiscovered flame. Got it. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central flue flames for you. Use AD to rotate the map and fast travel to the central. Oh. Central Hall flue flame.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Wow.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh look, there's a fine book page.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What about Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras.
Ooh.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain,
Hell
and is home
yeah.
to an array of shops and pubs.
Love Hogsmeade.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Oh my god, I love butterbeer. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I don't want to lie to her. There is.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor
Literally about to
Fig.
say that.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right. Talk to Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing to worry about it.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Enchantment? What? Okay. You can track available quests from the map. Open M. This represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and/or level requirement. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and/or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with right-click to continue. Charms class, I guess?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alrighty. Cast Charm Compass. The Charm Compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Okay, so it's like a GPS. Cool. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go to Charms class. Oh, look.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh,
Thank you.
she's so pretty.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it,
Technically,
you have
I'm
spent
new.
your
I don't
holidays
know
practicing
anything about
Obliviate
what you're
on one
talking about.
another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, here we go. Doing another spell. Oh, so easy.
Accio.
Whoa.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh, okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Pull it
Now,
closer.
think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but that's it.
Oh, stop.
Don't lose your composure.
Okay.
Excellent control there.
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Very good.
Oh, stop. Oh. Very close.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
A
You be the
challenge.
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Let us see this.
Okay. Good shot, Natty. Good
That is
shot.
how it's done.
Ooh.
That's it.
Be sharp.
Good shot. Stop. Okay.
Quite impressive. Watch this. There we go.
Oh my god. I don't know if I'll be able to beat that. Oh my god, did I get it?
A perfect score.
Yeah!
Remarkable.
Let's go. We tied. Good game, good game.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Interesting, huh? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Oh. Ooh. Just missed the box.
That is how it's done.
Okay. Gotta time it right. Now. Oh, I went over.
Stay focused.
Shoot.
Let us see this.
That's not fair. Her ball still kept going. Okay. Oh, that's bullshit. That is rude.
Watch this.
Oh my god, I'm getting my ass beat. No.
Excellent control.
You know what? I got one. I only lost by 20. It's fine. It's fine.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand, or I'm holding my own. I'm glad you understand.
That's good
I want
to
to be
hear.
friends with her.
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Ouagadougou?
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than
Ouagadougou.
Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Oh man.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Aww. What does Ouagadougou look like?
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Oh,
I
that sounds
remember the
gorgeous.
first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is the magic the same at Ouagadougou?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
I feel like
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about Wagadu.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Oh?
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
A
You know
word,
it won't
if
work
you
with
would.
humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hey, level 2. Alrighty, let's go do, I guess, Defense Against the
Hello
Dark
there.
Arts class now?
You're the new student, aren't you?
Oh, hello.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay, bye-bye. Alright. Ooh, can I... Interesting.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert.
God, that clown's ugly. Alright, let's go to Defense Against the Dark Arts. Oh my god, I can't talk. Oh, look!
Is that all you've got? Yeah.
LEVIOSSAA! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one
She's
Hebridean
cool.
black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today, we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. LEVIOSSAA.
LEVIOSSAA? A levitation charm?
LEVIOSSAA! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, new spell. Here we go. Alright, let's do this. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look! decapitating a feather.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh, here we go.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Leviosa first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Leviosa.
Good. Now, well done.
Let's go.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair
Oh, let's kick his little ass.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Sorry, I went out to beat your ass, my dude.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy still duel.
Complicates things.
If only all of my students were this adept. Stupid guy, use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Let's go.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Cute.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yes, Professor.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Yes, Professor. Oh, we could talk to people. Hello.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Same.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
How about you two?
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
What's that on the board?
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way
Why
around.
does it look like he's twerking? What is that? Wait, is there anything in here? Oh, there is. Nice. Okay. What about you?
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Hello,
Didn't
kitty.
expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Technically it was.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
It sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Till next time, Sebastian. Bye-bye. Look at him walk away. Okay, so new quest available across the escape menu. Okay, so I think this is our first side quest. So let's go check it out, I guess. I can go into the girls'
Revelio.
bath.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
What? Someone set up shop in here.
Stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed us
What
did
the
his
hell?
containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed.
Peeves, let him go. The poor kid dropped his books.
That if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim. Whee!
I'll get you for this.
What the fuck was that? Okay. Sure. Ooh, there's something over here.
Revelio.
Beautiful. Interesting. Okay.
Make it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa.
Looky here. Okay. I need to
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist
Oh,
either.
Sebastian
Imagine
talks
it's quite
about
something
me?
to see the 2 of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yeah, I'll join your club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Get me in there, boss. Oh.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, I bet you will. Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell Leviosa. Target lock lets you track enemies without aiming. Okay.
Mind the one!
Get wrecked.
Act like a winner!
Get wrecked. I cornered her.
Pity more people can't watch
Good
the
job,
duels.
Sebastian. We cornered her.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Thank you.
Hope to see you back here again.
Nice. So we just finished our first side quest. Looks like a new main quest opened up. Oh yeah, we had to go see Professor Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Aww.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Has Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned
Professor
that.
Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Oh, good
now,
homework.
Regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Our wand.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
What more can you tell me about the potion shop?
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
What's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
So there really isn't Ollivanders here.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else
The shops
to pair
are
me with a
usually in
wand.
Diagon Alley, not Hogsmeade. Well, both. But Ollivanders is in Diagon Alley. Oh my god.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
My god. Okay, I love you, Natty, but like, alone time with Sebastian? I think yes, ma'am.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ooh, butterbeer. I love butterbeer. Okay. Alright, let's go do Professor Ronan's homework. Oh my god, we have homework. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. Got it. You're a new kitty. Hello.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Okay. What is the purpose of the tasks?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay, I'll complete the task.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Oh, there's a thing right here.
Revelio.
Haha. Okay. Collect the flying pages.
This is the right area. Got it.
Okay. Oh, nope. Oh, there's a thing here.
Leviosa.
Oh, beautiful.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Oh, I see it.
Brilliant.
Haha. That was easy. I'm done.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old Mending Charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember,
Sir, yes,
the
sir.
wand is a conduit
Oh
of
god,
your
okay.
magic.
Let's go. Come on. Oh, there's a different button. Shoot. Okay. Space. Space. Ah, beautiful. The Mending Charm Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Oh.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ooh.
Reparo.
Nicely done.
Oh.
Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Ooh. Yeah, she seems depressed, alright. Alrighty, I'm gonna leave this episode here. We got a lot of progress done today. We met our classmates, we met Sebastian Sallow, who we are gonna go to Hogsmeade with next episode. We went to our first 2 classes, so that was fun. I'm excited to keep exploring Hogwarts and Hogsmeade and just the world in general. But if you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and make sure to ring that notification bell so you are notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye.